SAP systems are at the core of critical business operations, from finance and HR to supply chain and customer management. Because of their strategic value, they're also a prime target for cyber threats. With SAP Guardian, organizations can gain real-time visibility into SAP logs, detect anomalies, correlate threats, and respond to incidents swiftly. In this video, we'll walk through the SAP Guardian's dashboard, showing you how it consolidates SAP logs, visualizes key events, and empowers your security team to take informed action. Let's dive into how it works. Let's go to the SAP dashboard. You'll see multiple charts here that cover almost all of SAP's use cases. For example, you'll find charts that address nearly every use case. I will increase the time range from here so that we get more populated data. Now we have multiple charts here. For example, there's a chart called All Basis Logs. This chart shows all the logs coming from SAP Basis. It shows that there are 2,497 basis alerts. If you click on it, all the basis logs received in SAP will populate in the sidebar. Moving on to the next chart, this one shows log file locations such as warning logs, message logs, basis logs, user login, logout logs, etc. These are essentially different log files. If you click on any of them, say I click on user login, logout, you'll see alerts received from that location, such as login success, login failure. The description will show you from which user, username, time, and date. If I open one log description will show everything that was received, and under role information and YI, you'll find full alert details. If you want further detail, go to the JSON tab, where you'll find maximum available information for that log. Variable 1, event, variable 3, instance, message, the detail in message like login failed, log time, method, user, SAP system, CL, and reason. So these are the multiple T codes and services codes which you find here. Moreover, there is terminal, source of login failure, peer address, ABAP source, date, and type. All this information is available. I previously opened a login failure log. Now if I open a login success log, you will find log description and rule description. And if you go to JSON tab, it'll also maximum detail of log, just like in login failure. Let's move to next chart. So all of these things are common across all charts. Whenever you click on any filter or section, the dashboard will show filtered data and related details. Now the next chart is SAP All T Codes. Based on the selected time range, the chart displays all T codes currently present in the environment. Each alert usually has a T code attached. For example, S000, Session Manager, PFCG, and SU01. Some of these T codes are critical, like SM20, SU01, and SC16. These critical T codes are vital for monitoring and security of both SAP system security and your organization's overall infrastructure. So you will get all T codes here in this chart. If you open any of them, you'll get alerts of these T code. Next chart is All User SAP Logs. If you click here, it will show you all SAP logs. Then we move to the time-based logs chart, which shows how many logs were received at what times. It is not the time at which log received on SIEM, rather it is the time it occurred on SAP server. So this chart is showing that at which time log occurred or generated on SAP. If I open a specific time range, I'll get all alerts from that timestamp and date, such as profile changes, authorization changes, and many others. If you open any of this alert to view details, you will see that timestamp in all these alerts is common. Next chart is of user login success. It shows which users logged in successfully. At the moment, I have DDIC 68A85 and other multiple ports on which users logged in successfully. Clicking on any of them will show all login alerts for that user. Next chart we have is database errors. This chart shows all database-related error codes and alerts. For example, most frequent alert right now is database error 719, database error 10811. So there are multiple database errors. So if I click any of it, you will see all alerts related to that error here. Next chart is warning file alerts. Here, you'll see all alerts with a warning level. You can filter them, for example, by clicking on Transaction Canceled. It shows all alerts related to it. Next chart is SAP OS Local Messages. Here you will get all operating system level alerts for SAP collectively. If you click on any section, the relevant filtered data will be shown. Next chart is for all triggered alert levels. This chart shows how many alerts were triggered in SAP. If you click any of this, it will show alerts of that specific level. Then we have SAP All Medium, High, and Critical Alerts. In this chart, you will get all SAP's medium, high, and critical alerts grouped and filtered from where you can see specific alerts. Next chart is User Login Failed. This chart shows which users experienced login failures. Next chart is Master Record Changes. It is considered as critical alert or event. It shows critical alerts related to record changes, such as changes in master data. Next chart is Message File, followed by Local Message Alerts chart, which provide detailed local message level logs. Next chart is Transaction Alerts. You'll see alerts for SAP transactions, e.g., Session Manager or cancel transactions. Next chart is User Unlocked. It shows which users were unlocked in the currently selected time range, which can be changed from calendar. Next chart is for Profile Changes. It shows which user's profile was changed, and if you click any of them to check details, you will get all the information including web source, event, instance, message, action, username on which profile change occurred. Next chart is for Date-wise SAP alerts. It shows how many alerts were generated today. Next chart is Authorization Actions. Shows how many authorizations were created, modified, or deleted. Next chart is Authentication Objects Created. It displays how many new authentication objects were created. Next chart is SE16N. It is considered as critical T-code. These relate to virus scans and system scans, triggered by T-code SE16N. Next chart is SM20 alerts. SM20 T-code alerts also include file scans, file downloads, and security audits. Next chart is SU01. SU01 is also a critical T-code involving record changes, password changes, and user management events. Next chart is SAP System User Logins. It shows logins by system users. How many times sysadmin logged in? How many times root logged in? Additional charts can also be added to the dashboard depending on your use cases. You can either create them yourself or ask support team to add them. They will show up in the dashboard.
Get to know about us by visiting our website and follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn.